Hey everybody, Juice here, your host of all the Battle Reports, where we always keep it icy. Big special shout out and thanks to all our Long War vets. If you haven't already, you know what to do. Stop, get out of the car, run around, jump on top of the car, get your phone out, become a veteran of the Long War today. Everybody, G sitting next to me, as you already know, is Austin, A-Dog, is back again. We're at round two.
Round two of the Orks again.
Yep.
Mad Max theme.
Mad Max theme. We've got the 18-wheeler in full effect this time.
Yep, so we won the rig, and it's here today. So we got an extra vehicle playing 1850.
Yep, so I can't wait. We're going to dive into the list one more time, especially you haven't seen. Spoiler alert, High Fleet Lexus is in the house, you know. So we're going to be talking about what I'll be playing. And we're going to go one more time in and go through the armies so you can see it one more time. I mean, I'm excited and can't wait to let everybody know what we're doing. This is a narrative day here at the Beats Lab. Full narrative.
The first of many, I hope.
Yeah, this is actually, I'm pumped to see how this turns out. So what we're doing is we're putting stipulations on the game. I mean, we're not putting very much terrain out. Hey, they didn't have cities and all this stuff in Mad Max. I seen the movie.
It was in the desert.
It was in the desert, okay? Also, this fight, because it's round two, there's no night fight. There's no chance of night fight because this is a lunchtime battle.
This is during the middle of the day.
Yeah, the Orks have already fought in once.
Yeah, so the Orks won the rig back in the last matchup. So we built the narrative off that. The bugs were summoned.
Yeah, they heard the fighting, everything else drew High Fleet Lexus in. You know, they were just trying to sleep. You woke them up. You woke the bear. So we've got some stipulations. Austin is going first.
Yes, I'm here. It's kind of you're showing up after I was already here, so we're not going to see us roll that.
Yep.
I'm going to deploy and then go first.
Yep. We're also doing Maelstrom.
Maelstrom, right out of the book.
We have yet to do Maelstrom here in the studio, and we said, you want to know what? When we're doing narrative, why not? Let's go.
6 objectives. It could be interesting. Everybody knows how Maelstrom, but for this type of game, it's going to be fun.
Absolutely. So, and then the other stipulation, it's 5 turns. That's it. People are out of fight. So as a part of today's special, full-on narrative 40K here in the Beats Laboratory, all Orks are just base strength 4. That's just a period.
It's the boys, and
that is boys.
They're all strength 4.
That is strength 4. So what does that mean? They're off the charge. Strength 5. Why are we doing that? Because we are having fun.
This is Mad Max themed, and Apocalypse Orks are strength 4, though.
Absolutely. Also, another thing, all burners are scorches. Period. Across the board.
Across the board. So we're looking at 3 combi scorches, like normal, and then the rest are just strength 5 heavy flamer.
And so that is something, and we did this because it is themed. This Doof-mobile wagon has, in the movie, flames shooting out of everything. You know, like, of course it is going to be a little stronger. It is pulled behind gas tanks, you know, and that's what they're going for. Like, so we are doing our best to fully embrace narrative 40K, and this is what we're coming up with. Austin, this is a phenomenal army. I can't wait to go in a little bit more. People have already seen one list of it, the 1,500 point version.
Yep, so we've added a little bit to it now.
Yep, we've got Big Home Wrecker here is going to be in the list. So
the War Rig.
The War Rig, yep, War Rig, Home Wrecker, Big Burrito. So without further ado, let's go in for everybody who hadn't seen that first video, and let's talk about these models and the guys over at White Metal Games who are putting that together. We've got the Caleb Dillon special from White Metal Games leading the way here with the Ork army with custom-made Master Blaster, who is the Warlord. We also have Immortan Joe. Did I say that right?
Yep, I think he changed the name for a Morkin Joe for Orks purposes.
There it is. So let's talk about these models, man. Like, obviously, this is fresh. The Beats Lab over at White Metal Games has been on full tilt, full metal jacket style. Look at these models. Like, this is, we've got the 3 battle wagons that are in view right now. We've got some burners. We've got other boys. These are amazing looking models. Again, you are able to see in the first game all this, and we are putting the War Rig in full play here today. The list also consists of buggies.
Yep, there's 9 buggies, and then there's 3 trucks filled with boys. There's a claw in a couple units.
I want to get this just a little bit closer to the camera, maybe if it can see, just all the detail. And again, you're going to be able to see it more coming up here, but he's got the drums, he's got everything. The guy is actually suspended with wires. Go check these guys out. This is some amazing looking stuff. It's always a really good day here in the Beats Laboratory when High Fleet Lexus gets to come out and play.
They're hungry.
They are hungry. Come to find out, there's a lot of stuff for them to try to eat. So let's dive in and talk about this list. As recently you guys have been seeing in the past with the battle reports, leading the way of High Fleet Lexus, we have moved away from all the Flyrants, and we have dove right in to Swarmlord leading the charge from the Hive Fleet. So we also have in today's list a squad of 3 Lictors, as you've seen, which I love this unit for narrative and fun games. I'm going to be rocking a fatty squad of Gene Stealers, 3 5-man squads of Raveners, and then we have some Hormigons, some Termagants, and good old trusty Mawlock. Just so everybody knows, this is not Optimus Prime. He is not going to be instant killing, doing anything like that. This is the Mawlock. So there is normally a part of the day we would roll to see who goes first, everything else like Austin deployed first. The Nids have countered by popping up, and this is what you see here. We're rolling right in, and we're going full on with Maelstrom.
Maelstrom, tactical objectives right out of the main book.
Nids don't need gas or fuel. They're here to have fun, and whatever lay happen is going to. Also, let's talk about the terrain real quick. There is, I don't know if you've seen the movie, but everybody else at home, this was a desert.
We're talking about Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah.
In the desert, so obviously we have a little bit, but this is minimal.
Very minimal.
Yes, so this
very minimal.
This is also a first for us.
Yeah, so we're all sitting here, so we are actually pumped for a narrative game. This is the first time I've ever been truly excited about it. So let's get turn 1, top of 1 started and get this going. This is effectively the first dice roll of the game. You know how excited I get about it.
I have the item that allows me to have 2 strategic traits. So here we go. Strategic. 4 is going to be +1 to seize, reroll reserves. And the second one will be I get to infiltrate up to 3 units.
Ooh, badass.
Turns out I've got a CAD, don't want any of those, so we're going to reroll. Both on strategic. A 6 and a 2. Little betters, auto night fight. My whole army has night vision, which is awesome. And then a 6 is going to be able to pick 3 enemy units, and they have to take pinning checks. That is if they're not fearless, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Also, one thing for the narrative aspect, you're probably going to have to re-roll that one because this is midday lunchtime. There's no night fight this turn.
Oh, so no night fight?
Yeah.
Well, there's no night fight, so this is going to be -1 to...
Oh, reserves and stuff. Absolutely. Makes sense.
Heck
and
yeah.
This dice roll doesn't roll to see who goes first, something stupid like that. This is to see if I seize the initiative or not. So let's see if the High Fleet Lexus is going to get the full surprise on these orcs. Oh, just about. But, Austin, it is your turn 1, brother. All right, Austin, this is top of turn 1, and now with the Maelstrom objectives, give everybody at home what you're going to be playing for this turn.
Cool, so we're drawing 3 cards.
Yep.
And we always have up to 3. So, got my shuffled deck here. Let's see what we got to do. We've got a secure objective 2. I can do that. Everybody at home, if you can't do one of these, we can discard it automatically. Score a victory point if a unit was killed in an assault phase. So that's possible in the game, so we can't get rid of that. Mm-hmm. Maybe not this turn.
Yeah.
And score objective 1. So that's going to be our 3 there for turn 1. All right, so thinking obviously we got objective 2 in the books. Objective 1's a little tough, so slow start for Maelstrom for me. As you guys know, we're all in vehicles. The trucks don't have great ballistic skill, but we do want to try to do some damage here. So maybe get some wounds on the Hive Tyrant and see if we can start off strong. As you can tell, during battle, the war rig is actually detached for obvious purposes.
Makes sense.
Both,
well, first, it's dangerous pulling an 18-wheeler full of gas behind you.
Yes, so they parked it,
Okay.
which was smart. So we're going through movement here now and just checking kind of pre-ranges on all our stuff. We want to get up and be able to score all sorts of things and use our tank shocks and stuff like that to our advantage.
I mean, the thing is about with this is there is a good amount of maneuverability. Survivability is going to be maybe an issue going on later, but I really love the theme and love seeing these guys haul ass around the table. All right, Austin, psychic phase.
And it's over. All right, we're on to the shooting phase. We've positioned everything to do the best we can while he's on the ground, so we're going to try to get this flyer down. So we're starting with our first buggy squad here.
Squad O buggies number one.
They shoot 3 shots apiece. That's going to be 9 shots, and they are twin linked. And don't remind me, they hit on what?
5s and 6s. Which is exactly math there.
The buggies are twin linked.
Yep.
Which is nice.
And you're actually missing a dice there, my brother. Roll one more.
Well, turns out you gotta be good at 40K.
There it is. Man, look at those hits. I love it.
Starting off pretty solid there. Hey, what's your toughness?
Big old T6.
All right, so we're looking at 5s to wound you.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if we can do it again. Just 2 long wars for you.
2 long wars it is. Followed up by 2 saves. Ooh, I take a wound.
All right, starting it off. Now, rinse and repeat. On to the first battle wagon, the Giga Horse itself. It has 4 big shooters. I'm going to shoot those at you. It really doesn't matter.
No, 5s and 6s.
Here's
are
the
all
full
same.
ballistic skill. That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
I'm starting off pretty solid. 5s to wound you. Not solid. These need 6s to hit.
Yes, sir.
Whole bunch of nothing.
Good old orc shooting. Moving right into the next one.
On to the doof wagon. We've got a kilocannon on this one. So, placing the template here. Juice is going to help me out.
This is a large blast, strength 7, AP 3.
Yes.
So the cool thing is you don't have to really worry about ballistic skill at this point in time.
I'm excited. Not twin links, so see if we're getting good. Are we good at 40K?
No.
Probably not.
So that's 8 inches. You're going to move 6 inches here. So nothing.
You were nervous. I saw it.
The Termagants got scared for a second.
All right, on to the cannon. He's going to miss. And then we have the snap firing, big, whatever they're called.
Big shooter, McShooterton from Shooterville.
These are snap firing. Woo! Off the table. How good are we? Not good enough.
Not good. It's gonna happen.
All right, the last battle wagon. Hopefully, better fortune here. We're shooting the first.
The war rig.
Yeah, the war rig. The first, the cannon.
Okay.
At full ballistic skill. Need a 5, so nothing. We have a 1 big shooter at full ballistic skill. Needing 5s. It's 2. This is strength 5. Looking for 5s again. Nothing. And we've got 2 snap firing big shooters. All right. 2 looking for 5s. Bunch of nothing. Into my turn there. Able to get objective 2, so that's 1 point down for the Orkses. This is at this time I would discard a card if you don't want. So I'm going to discard the assault phase one because don't see that in my favor early. So that would be discarded. So we'll keep holding on to objective 1. That being said, all that shooting we did, the twin-linked weaponry was the best, obviously. We were able to get 2 wounds off of his flying before he got to take off.
That's huge.
It's going to be big.
Because effectively, me on the ground and me in the air, you're basically hitting on the same. You know what I mean? So getting 2 wounds turn 1 on him is going to play pretty big. All right, veterans, I've got my deck over here I get to pull from. We have 1 victory point at the end of your turn if at least 1 enemy flyer. You actually don't have enemy flyers, right? So this is discarded, and I draw another one immediately. Score 1 victory point if you control objective marker 6. Score D3 points if you control any 3 objectives at the end of your turn. I'm going to like that. And score 1 victory points if you control objective marker 1, which is my home base. That was a solid draw. Okay, so here's a little talk about my turn one, what I think. So Hive Tyrant's obviously going to take to the air. I am going to bum rush with all my speed here. In my deployment, that's what I did. I've got all the Raveners, the Hormagaunts, and the Hive Tyrant. In reserves, just to talk about, I have got my Lictors and Gene Stealers. They're going to outflank and pop up. And obviously, as Molochs do, he is going to disappear. He's going to bury and hopefully pop up wherever I need him to later on in the game. So we've got some movement here. He's going to haul ass.
Is he attacking my buggy?
He's coming in hot on these buggies because that buggy's just shown how good they are with all that firepower. So, and then we've got the Hormagaunts. And again, what we do here in the Beats Laboratory, and we talk about it, is let's move and run at the same time. So the Hormagaunts get to pick the highest. So that is a total of 12 inches. All right, Austin, we have made our way to the psychic phase, and I do have one. I'm going to be popping off 5 more dice. So, a couple things here, guys. I did get some really good powers. I've got both Hive Tyrants have a Catalyst. I've got an Onslaught and a Paroxysm. But more importantly, what I really like and what I really need is a Dominion coming from here to go ahead and extend the range out. So this back Ravener unit is going to be not have to worry about a check, because I feel like I've got this game. The Nids feel good, and I don't need something tragic happening like that unit running. So we're going to go ahead and throw 3 dice at it. It goes off on 2.
And I would like tragic things to happen, so I'm going to stop it.
Ooh, yes you did. That same Winged Hive Tyrant is going to cast Catalyst now on 3 dice. That does go off. So he's going to give Feel No Pain to himself. And this unit of lead Raveners right there, I'm going to mark that with a Long War 6. And then lastly, we've got Swarmy McSwarmerton is going to give, he's going to go with a Catalyst as well. And it goes off on 1. He's going to give it to, obviously, himself and this unit here. He has also given himself Preferred Enemy because of he's cool like that. And then he is going to cast Onslaught. No, there's no point in rolling dice. There's nothing he's going to do. Moving on. Okay, so the Winged Tyrant is going to go to this unit here to not give these buggies any cover. Also, the drivers are jinking, but what they don't realize is it's not going to affect them in the game at all.
I tried.
Yep.
I really want them to. They're shaking in their boots.
That's right. And I'm going to opt not to use the Flamer with Electroshock Groves because I want all 12 of these Strength 6 shots. They are twin linked, and I do need 3s. Missed with 1.
So this is, everyone wants you to, this is the tutorial on how to kill armored 10 vehicles.
There it is. I'm looking for 4.
And
4s.
I see 1, I see 2.
Wow.
You didn't kill him.
How? Look at that, guys. That many 1s and 2s will actually not get anything done. But
that was a poor tutorial.
I'm not done yet. So 1 glance that you have to take. So that guy's there. Then I now have 2 penetratings. The reason why this matters is because they're open topped. So this is +1 to the roll. I usually don't get this.
So you can choose to do your pins first to blow up the first
one.
one.
I see what you're saying. So that's exactly what happened. So pin is going to be up first. I'm looking for a Long War. I don't. It goes to a 6, so it's immobilized. So now it is a vehicle squadron. So you can opt to break off in your turn. That'll be up to you whether or not you want to move away. I am now going to go to the next pin. So it is now destroyed.
And then a glance goes
And then a glance goes through. Okay, after that really productive shooting phase, we're going to go ahead and get some pre-measure going on, everybody. That is a 6. This looks like a 8-inch charge here. So let's give it to you. This is the first unit that's looking for a 6, and they've got it. And this is the second unit looking for an 8, and they got it. Austin, I believe you owe me some, or I'm going to receive some Overwatch here.
Yes, so your first unit there, is the Feel No Pain buggers.
It is.
I want you to know, Tau has nothing on my Overwatch.
On your Overwatching.
Yeah, they do. Okay.
They actually, which I see 1 hit.
1, and no.
I'm gonna move my 6 inches now.
All right.
So, guys coming in hot. We've got 1 unit, and the cool thing is about Raveners shy of one of the cool things that they get to do is because of beasts and whatnot, they don't take that negative modifier. So, and these guys got a total of a 10-incher. So they're going to be all coming in, doing their thing. Okay, so we just consolidated these models in at their initiative step there. This is one unit, and I'm going to do this twice here if need be. This is all happening at the same time. White are rending, and the black are just scything talons, so no rending there. So
3s to hit.
3s to hit, yes sir. Seems pretty good. Now I'm looking for 6s. Okay, so it is wrecked. We see all these 6s here. The only difference, there's 4 just from the first unit. The only difference is with these 3 dice. These are automatic pins. Would you agree? Because I'm strength 10. So these are just the results.
You're just looking for a 6 for open top.
And now I'm AP 2 at a rending. Is that a thing or no? Okay, gotcha. I'm sorry. Yeah, from vehicles. So I'm looking for a long war. No long war, so it is just a wreck with a pinning check for the guys inside.
I owe you a pinning check here.
Yes, you sir do.
Leadership 7. It's a fail. So mob rule, right?
It goes into effect now. Now you roll on this chart.
Got a chart. A 3 on the chart.
Seems average.
Breaking heads. If the unit includes one or more orc characters, which it does, it suffers D6 strength 4 hits.
I got
I'm going to let you roll it.
Got the 6 here. Long war. Oh, 4.
4, strength 4, so 4 is to wound me.
That is 1.
1.
6 up save.
AP dash. It's a dead dude.
1 dead guy down. And that, sirs, is going to be my turn. And I was able to pick up first blood on the truck. What a strong turn 1 for High Fleet Lexus. So basically I was able to put my defenses up, drop down a truck, and more importantly, I've got 1 objective, and I own this one as well. So everybody, that is 3 objectives as per one of the cards says. So that gains me D3, which is 2. So I was able to pick up 4 Maelstrom points on turn 1. Pretty strong. So this is Nick Mills. Was super cool enough to give this to us for us to use. This is turn 1. Austin goes first, so he has 1 Maelstrom point. I have 4. I have no cards. This is the one that he has still in play to draw 2 on his turn 2.
Gotta catch up. Like, that was huge by Juice getting that many points, so we'll see what we draw here in a second, but we have an issue. This units of Ravengers are going to eat my truck, so maybe just try to tie them up. We'll see what happens for that. On to the shooting phase. We drew a card that said, shoot it, flying monster creature, try to kill it. So here
Seems like maybe that was the plan anyway. Seems good.
So the first 9 shots, would you like to jink?
No, sir.
Of course you would.
I had to ask.
All right, we need 6s.
I see some long wars.
These guys are good. How many long wars can I get? Ugh.
Wow.
All right, 5 more hits so far. Looking for 5s. I see 1 save.
Gotcha, my brother. Looking for a 3.
All right.
Stick that one.
We're going to just do it again with the other
6
units
shots
there. Needing 6s. And then twin linked. Just the 1. 5 up. Ah, I saw it. Nope.
All right, so we are up to the doof wagon now, and Austin, what are you grabbing in your hand there? What you got?
Flame, there's 11 heavy flamers coming out of this.
I haven't seen this done since like 2007, 2008 at Our Boys.
So as you can see, we're only going to be able to clip the 2, but there's 11 of them.
So 11 times 2. Okay, that's 22.
22 hits.
For everybody at home, just to make sure they realize that if this template would have come over here and if it could have magically teleported and got 4 guys, it would have been 11 times 4. Okay, like that. So that's pretty strong. And there's strength 5, AP 4.
5s on you.
Yes, sir.
Not very good. But we'll make you take some saves.
So that is going to be 5 saves.
Yep.
Okay, so I've got this guy is up first, still has a 3 up save, so 3 ups, and then now these are feel no pains. And if it rolls onto Swarm Lord, it rolls onto him, and actually it won't. I stuck 3 feel no pains and only gonna take a wound.
What a stud!
What a pimp! So both Tyrant Guard have 1 wound each.
On to the doof wagon shooting the actual. This is the killer cannon. So
looks like there's gonna give you 3, brother. If you can roll a hit.
All right, so -2
Yep, so it's going to be moving 3 total inches. We've got that on this handy dandy attack template. So that is still going to get 2 and 1 termagant.
2 and 1. Here's the 2.
Strength 7, so that's 1 wound.
Here's the 1 on the gun.
And that is a wound there. So I owe you, this guy is up first.
It's AP through Feel No Pains.
Yep, so I just owe 1 Feel No Pain.
So he's dead.
He is now dead. Do I want to take it? You know, Swarmlord's going to take this on himself. He doesn't want to go ahead and risk the fact of him dying. So this is a Feel No Pain, and he takes a wound. He has 4 left. And then the one here also is a Feel No Pain. Oh, it's instant death. So 1 guy dies. Closest.
All right, to the regular cannon, needing a 5.
Yes, sir.
Full blow skill. That's going to hit. This is a...
Anything but?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's another Feel No Pain.
Again, I am going to keep it here. So this is a 5-up Feel No Pain. Sticking that one.
That's good. Now we have 12, 3, 6, 9. These are Snapfire.
Yes, sir.
Let's see, 3. And we're looking at, what's your toughness?
6.
5s. Nothing. We've got our rocket boys shooting out now. I'm still shooting the big scary guy. Need 5s. I have a hit. Strength 8. Another Feel No Pain.
Swarmy's going to take it and stick it. No, takes a wound down to 3.
All right, the War Rig is shooting. This is the cannon.
Okay.
Single shot, shooting at the big guy. He's 5. Nothing. So we have 1 shooter at full blow skill and 3 Snapfire.
Yep.
Here's the 5s to hit. These are strength 5.
Mm-hmm.
Ha. And these are snap firing. See, 2 hits.
2 Long Wars.
I'm gonna roll 2 other dice. Nothing. Got my boys out of the truck, as you guys can see. So we're just gonna shoot both our squads together since we are only planning on fighting the 1 unit that's in front of us. Looking for 5s. Alrighty. Help me out. Let's just scoop all these bad ones out. Which is oodles. Oodles and oodles of bad ones. And these are strength 4 and your toughness
4.
4. For 4s. Alright. You owe me 6 saves.
I got you. So I've got a bunch of 5-up saves on these 3 wound models. So there's 1 base dead and a wound. That is, the closest model is going to be a rending guy, so that might come into play later. And he is taking a wound.
So the assault phase, pretty close to you. Big squad. Good. Little squad. Also good. We're going to have a party here.
Okay, and a better initiative than the orc. We're just gonna go like this number here. And because of how models are all based in, we're going to go into big Wazdak and Nutsacks unit right here. And again, everybody at home, the black are Scything Talons, the white have Rending Claws. So, and we are, good gracious, weapon skill 5, so we do need those 3s, but there's a crap ton of 2s there. And then looking for 4s. So 2 armor saves.
I think I have t-shirts.
You do.
They were not good enough.
Two dead orcs. And then now the mass number of attacks coming my way.
Initiative 4, we've got the War Boss, Amorkan Joe. We're looking at 6 attacks on the charge here. Weapon skill 5. You're also weapon skill 5, right?
Yes, sir.
That's pretty good. All right, we are Furious Charge, so he's strength 6 on the charge. What's your toughness?
4.
So anything but?
And I owe you, that does have an AP now. Is that a big chopper?
No.
Oh, it's not?
He just has a regular one. He just looks cool today.
Hey, there it is. Looking for 5s. So that is a whole nother base down.
All you orc lovers at home, here's my dice pile of attacks.
You still get power claws too. This is awesome. This is why we play 40K. You count out this many dice. You know, some guys, and it happens, and even we've done it here, oh, there's that many attacks, let's just roll 4 sets of 8. Like, nah, that's not what an orc does. Maybe that's what a methodical space marine does. Anything else? Not orcs. Let me see your hands, homie. Put them up. This is what we do here.
Help me.
This is it.
My hands aren't going to be big enough, John.
No, you got this. The girth is mighty.
All right, so hold on. Just these. We'll start with those.
Okay.
And then you can just start with those.
Here's an airdrop in one.
All right. Well, we're looking at weapon skill 4 to weapon skill 5, so
Need force.
we're just going to take 1s, 2s, and 3s out together.
Yes, sir.
Whatever we don't like, we're taking out.
What we talk about bringing the hobby back is I'm killing myself here.
Hey, it happens. Everyone should die. Let's see a 3 here. It looks pretty good. All right, your toughness 4.
Yes, sir. And you are
Strength 4. Strength 5.
Strength 5 off the chart.
Furious charge. We're looking for 3s, taking 1s and 2s out. I think I killed you.
I think I might be dead. If I had some feel no pains and like a lot more models, but let's just roll them out just to see. I've been known to stick some 5s. Isn't that right, veterans? I've got 7 total wounds left. That actually isn't bad.
I'm seeing good.
All right, there's
Good.
1 dead base.
I'm seeing good. Good. And
Good.
seeing 1, 2, 3, and 1.
Wow. That was actually pretty solid on my end.
That was pretty good. Now I still have the power claws.
Yes,
Swing
absolutely.
at your corpses.
Yep, and they do. They hit.
And we have some consolidations to try to spread out here.
Yeah, because it's coming in. I got Hormigons guys coming in hot.
So, tactical wise, we did not kill a flyer. No point there. Still not able to get 1. So nothing there, but we did get 3 objectives.
Yeah, you do have 3. This guy turbo boosted flat out and works back there. So you were able to get, let's see if you can climb that ladder with this D3
big
roll.
5 or 6. A lonely 1. So not as much as I wanted, but at least we got something. It's on the board.
And let's talk about your turn. Like, still you were able to take some models out.
I haven't played orcs, and I haven't played against them in a while. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of attacks.
Yeah. It is. I want to say that to be safe, though, sometimes it was probably just enough because that other unit had feel no pain, and you don't want to take on the upwards almost 30 attack coming back at you.
Oh, absolutely.
So.
But I have a little hope in the number of boys in the trucks that maybe I'd be able to do something down the road. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, my turn 2. I'm feeling good. I got the boys right where I want them, a.k.a. my Hormigons get to assault. That's all I really like doing in games in which I take them. They're a unit that's close to my heart. Everybody at home, I owe you a couple things. We're going to start out with some reserve rolls. So we've got the Mawlock. Now, I want to say, I have Supreme High Leader, Lord Swarmlord himself, so he gets a +1 in my reserve roll. But you are taking a minus to my reserve roll because of your Warlord trait. So I am now at my straight 3 up. The Mawlock, he is in the squad of 3 Lictors, are in the outflanking Gene Stealers. We got some friends, guys. And while we're on camera, before we get to Maelstrom cards and stuff, I do owe that setup that Austin did deny. I do owe you a leadership check here. So let's see what that is. That is a fail.
My plan is coming together.
It actually is to fruition. So now I owe you a roll on their chart. It is the best one. They now have preferred enemy.
I hate you.
Okay, it is Mawlock time, guys. I'm actually going to try to pick on these war buggies. So I'm going to go right here, looking for not a scatter, and I don't. So I'm going to hit both vehicles. Now, awesome. One of these did have a glancing. Wasn't it this guy right here, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes.
Okay, so we're just going to remember this guy. So 2, I got to kill a total of 3 hull points here. Now, here I am, and I come up, strength 6.
AP 2. Yeah,
absolutely.
Armor 10 all around.
Side armors and stuff, so I'm looking for 4s. So I have 1 glance. So that means...
It is technically barrage, correct?
Yes.
So whichever one you wanted.
So we'll say that this guy is not there anymore.
All
yep.
right.
So now the downfall is I would still come up, be within an inch again. So I do the Mawlock thing. So I come back and this is 1. So I'm really need a 5 or 6 here. And I did not. So the downfall, this is like the most undestructible buggy unit area. So now I have to roll on the ongoing or mishap now.
You owe me a 1.
I owe you something. Let's see what it is.
A 2.
Woo!
I believe I place you.
Yes, sir.
So I gotta think. Well, let me think about this for a while. I don't know where to put him yet.
Austin, you elected to place him out of range of objective 1 in case I get that.
Yeah, so not scoring here. I don't have enough firepower to really deal with him.
Point and click in one turn,
No,
so just put him out of play.
We just want to, yeah. I don't really want to charge him either.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna put him here, and you might bury. We'll just see what happens.
Okay, cool. All right, so all the outflanks and reserves and stuff came in. And guys, I realized in my fastness I misspoke. They have feed, so what they do is they have rage now. And they have to assault the next most visible clear model there, or clear unit. And also one thing I wanted to point on first, if you see how I've been moving screening models and units, I love that. That's a tactic of mine for years. I just want to talk about this real quick. I know this is a fun theme game, but there's also some tactics still here for you. Look how I screened in the very beginning. I bunch up one side or the other, and then I space out almost to the max in between. Do you see that? Because these models have to make sure that they can actually pass through, okay? So what I do is, again, I've got my 20-man screen unit. I overload each end, because a lot of times enemy units like to outflank, get me on the side, so I overload here and then space out still so my units that are faster can blow through but still benefit the aspect for cover when shooting through an enemy unit. So we are at the shooting phase. Just so everybody knows, a catalyst did go off here. So this is Feel No Pain, and this has Feel No Pain. Also, a catalyst went off here to this unit as well. So we've got lictors coming in hot with their shooting.
Again, shaking in my boots.
They are. Now, they got flesh hooks. So that is 2 strength 6 shots, rending each. Looking for 4s. Okay.
It's math.
Ish. And then now, again, looking for 4s. So I've got 2 pins and a glance. Again, we're going to go into this same formula of doing the pins first. You are open top, so a long war goes kaboom. That's a whole point. A long war goes kaboom. So 1 is down and 1 takes a glancing hull point.
Seems like a pattern with you.
Yeah. Flying Hive Tyrant is coming into my man right here. He's going to try to make up for that crappy rolling he did before. Oh, I almost pulled a me. It's 11 hit. Rear armor's 10. I am looking for 4s. So this is a wrecked vehicle, but I do have a pin right here. This model is open topped. Again, a long war makes it go kaboom, and it doesn't. So it's just a wreck. So that was huge because I killed something in the shooting phase, which is one of my Maelstrom cards. And now I just realized you could fail a pinning check that you owe me here, which is another one of my Maelstrom cards. Austin, wish me luck. Here it is, brother.
Leadership 7, I think, on this, guys. Got double long war. All right, so this is what comes into effect. We have the mob rule again. So we roll on the mob rule chart. A 3 this time is the same. So if this unit does, there is a character, so I am going to pass the pinning check.
And just take the D6, so 4 strength 4?
Yes. Right? Yep, 4 is to wound me.
That is 2 t-shirt saves.
I owe you 2. These are important.
They are, because they got missiles.
Missiles. So 1 missile guy died.
Okay.
And I do pass the pinning.
Okay. And just while we're here, guys, I'm super pumped about this because... Oh, if your opponent failed 3 morale checks, you didn't. So I was like, oh, I forgot to read that part. I thought I was getting a D3. So you did fail 1. There is some charges coming up, so we are going to keep that counter. Austin, I'm going to take this dice and put it over here on top of my Maelstrom cards for 1 morale check down, brother. Okay, so just to reiterate what just happened,
mob rule.
So at the point in which you failed your morale check, your pinning check, I gained a point. But your mob rule immediately kicked in at that point, which means you take an X amount number of wounds.
Right.
And then the sub rule says because you take those wounds,
count
you now is counting past. So that point was taken from me.
Yeah,
so I go,
away.
you stole it back from me. You evil, evil man. No. So we're gonna dive right from the shooting phase.
What's the score right now?
To the assault phase. And this is where Orks and Nids get happy because we both like to do some assaulting. So what's going to happen is I've got my fatty squad of Hormagaunts and this unit of Ravengers is going to crash into here. And then I'm going to get a little overzealous and take this unit of Ravengers and go into the smaller squad of 10.
I'd like to point out, just because he can see that unit under the truck, and actually the truck's so large, it's just a wreck right now. That's what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then what we're going to do is this unit is going to charge the Termagants, are going to charge the vehicle first to take the overwatch of all those flame templates.
11d3.
And then the Hive Tyrant and Swarm Lord, is going to charge in next behind him. So now, Austin, you've got a lot of Wall of Death, right? I've got 11 dice here. You got 11 flamers, right?
Well, 3 were combi, so we're going to take 3 of them out.
Okay. Yes, sir.
That's leaving me with 8.
Yeah. So that is 8 D3. Wow. Now, just to make sure you saw why I did the Gaunts first, I want to keep the Gaunts alive. I don't want the Swarm Lord just taking random wounds because he only has 2 left, everybody. And this guy has 1 wound left, so there's only 3. This is a very vulnerable unit right now. So that's why this was a pro tip. If you ever worry about Tau, if you ever worry about stuff with a lot of Overwatch, have 2 units together. The unit that you don't really care about, have them charge in first.
We are looking at 3, 6, 9, 12. Whoosh.
12 dead, but this is only strength 5, right?
Yes.
So this isn't instant death. It gets through their armor, but because of Swarm Lord and Catalyst, I gave them feel no pain.
Pretty good. So we're looking at just 5 dudes.
Okay, there is the 5, and they still have their distances for their charge, so I'm gonna move everybody in. Here's the charge distance for the Gaunts. That is a success, and this is the charge distance from the Swarmy, also a success. So the distance, everybody's in. Impact,
Armor 14 front.
does nothing.
Okay.
Actually, strength 6, I have a Rending Claw here. Oh, doesn't matter.
Sure doesn't.
I was trying. All right, I'm going to roll Swarm Lord. If I need to, I'll use the Rending Claws from the Tyrant Guard there. But so he has his attacks, and he does have some preferred enemy, so that does come into play. Okay. And then now, again, we're at strength 6. So 3, these are 2 pins. He is a monstrous creature, AP 2, and you are open top, so this is +2 to the roll. It doesn't go kaboom. Tyrant Guard time. That is all hits. And then now strength 5 with rending.
So 2 glances.
2 glances,
That's
and
gonna
now the vehicle is
Wrecked.
no mas. So we've just got a pin check for the guys inside there. Awesome.
This is one of your maelstroms again.
Yep.
So
I'm really hoping a fail, and because I need you to snap fire next turn.
pass.
God love a flamer. All right, well, I was able to slaughter the unit with, what's his name? Your warlord, or not warlord?
Mork and Joe.
Mork and Joe.
A Mork and Joe.
And Mork and Joe is now a Morka Dead Joe. And he is no longer with us.
They call that a sloppy Joe.
So, this unit of 12 was able to do some damage, and again...
I failed my morale, and then same chart, ended up offing the last 2 guys, so we have the Power Claw left there.
Yeah, and you were able to deny... I made you take 3 checks there, as per my card, but because of that mob rule, actually benefited you by denying me points. This is the first time I've ever seen something positive come from the mob rule. You heard it here, GW, they've had the plan the entire time. So, trucks are just... We don't want to flip models or do anything over, but just stuff is dead.
We're looking at 1.
A buggy over there dead. and there's only one buggy left over here. So there's a lot of stuff going on. But guess what? You still got a lot of vehicles left.
So, got some new stuff here to play.
Yeah, there's new targets for you to shoot.
New targets. Tactical wise, we're looking at still killing the Flyrant. Obviously, we have that card. Still objective 1's on the table. I think maybe I can get a truck now that might be in range. And then we drew objective 3 this time.
Yeah.
So the score, I believe, is
5
to 2.
Yes, sir.
So
in my favor.
Yes, in your favor. I'm trying to catch that.
But more importantly, you got guys on the ground that are literally about to mow through this right here, right?
Yeah, we're talking 8 flamers, so I'm going to see my move through cover, and I'm picking up this unit. We all know that.
Yeah,
it's
gone. Just how much rollover
we want to roll over.
Because that's my warlord as well.
Yep, so that's tertiary,
yeah,
or secondary in this mission.
Absolutely.
So this is a big turn. This is where
gotta capitalize.
Gotta have something happen here. Into the movement, you can see I've emptied the vehicles.
Everybody's on the table.
This is it. Now, is it a good decision? Well, don't care. Don't know. It's happening.
It's happening. I mean, the proverbial nuts are on the table right now.
Yes, so we are primed to get... We're automatically getting 2 points. We're looking to kill this Flyrant to get 3.
For a Maelstrom, you're saying, because you hauled ass with this guy over here for objective 1, and then objective 3 is taken right there. I like it.
Yep,
so can you bring her down? She has feel no pain, and she has 2 wounds.
All right, we're just going to do all of them because they have no other viable targets, so 12 twin link shots.
Shooter!
We are looking for 6s. That's a bunch of nothing yet. We're twin linked. We've got 2. 5s to
yes,
wounded.
Sir.
Nothing. Okay.
Those buggies are done.
Well, it's not good. We're going to go to the rocket launches.
That is 6 shots that need 6s to hit me, and then I would get a 5 feel no pain. I can't lose this model right now, actually. So I am actually going to jink, so I would get a 4-up cover, followed by a 5 feel no pain. I got a jink.
3 6s. 1.
Okay.
And a 1. I'm so bad at 40K.
Right now, but you did make me jink, which was good.
Minor victory. 2 more trucks.
Buggies.
Buggies, yes. Yeah. Thank you.
6 shots, twin linked.
Okay, so now, see?
Hey, there it is. It's coming around.
We're starting better. Starting better.
Yes, sir.
3, looking for 5s.
Yes, sir.
There's.
You're telling me there's enough.
Tell me there's a chance.
So I need 4-up saves. Saved 1. I need a 5-up. Feel no pain.
Take a wound.
I am potentially could be on the ground.
You might die if you crash.
Hey, don't put that evil on me, Ricky.
All right, so we have some trucks that will shoot at him next.
Okay.
The yellow truck there. It's got a big shooter.
He's got 3 dice.
6s. Nothing. We're just going to do the big truck in the back.
Yep. The tow truck.
The tow truck missed. All right, well.
So you're telling me that we're going to let the suspense build at the end of this phase. I'm going to owe you a grounding check. Austin, so looks like...
So we discussed where the primary target here is actually going to be...
Swarmlord.
The Swarmlord.
So let's just run this down real quick. These flame templates at shooting through and just clipping these guys, okay, hitting the Swarmlord is going to do a total of 58 total wounds, okay, just to these guys. Hits. We are not going to roll out 58 dice and then me take 58 feel no pains. It will literally kill 11 models. Right?
Agreed.
There's no way, or 14 models out of there. There's no way if I could try to make it happen, so there's no point in doing that. So these guys are just going to go bye-bye. Okay? Now, he gets his 6 total hits.
Yeah, so only 6 we're going to be able to clip.
To be able to be in range for this way, okay?
And we're looking for 5s.
Yes, sir. Wow.
So we've got 3,
I don't like that.
3 saves.
Okay. I don't know, actually... The closest model
can't see him.
Cannot be seen, so we're actually going to look out Sir these.
All right, look out Sirs.
So he has to take 1. This is a 3-up save with a 5-up feel no pain. He takes a wound. So now this is a 3-up save with one of the lookout Sirs to the guard. This is a 5-up feel no pain. Wow, these flame templates. I have to make this save on Swarmlord. Whew, flame templates are nasty.
All right, we're looking at the combi weapons here.
Okay.
We're shooting just the shooters.
Okay.
Hitting on 5s. Strength 4. Nothing.
Okay.
That is the shooting for. Whew, you got one left. You're telling me. You're telling me there's a chance.
Both Hive Tyrants have a wound left. This is dicey.
Pistol time.
Yes, it is.
Shooting a bunch of pistols at the Swarm Lord. I think I'm hitting you on 5s. That ain't bad. Look at that.
No. Solid. Looking for 6s now. Come on, 6s.
Math is wrong.
I live to another phase.
All right, so you're gonna make me charge you and have fun with you.
Yes, you're gonna have to do it in the old fisticuff fashion. So that is all the vehicles. All the boys have pulled every trigger possible, and now the dice must fall on this grounding check.
Oh, kill yourself.
You roll it.
I'll roll it.
You owe me a 1.
I don't owe you a 1.
So I now am in the process of making a 5-up feel no pain or die.
And giving me a point.
I just want you to know I've never once not failed a single feel no pain in my history of my lifetime. This is a long war, everybody.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Oh my goodness.
All right, there's one more left. We're gonna have an assault here coming up. Trying to get the other one.
Winged Hive Tyrant down.
Couple assaults here for fun. This one is the important one. You don't have any guns, right?
No, sir.
So just. Do we make it? Sure do.
Yes, sir.
And then we'll have this one over here in the corner. You do have shooting.
I do have some guns.
So we got some overwatches.
1 strength 6. 1 wound.
It's a dead dude.
Yes, sir, it is.
Was it a rending?
No.
So a t-shirt.
Oh, a t-shirt save.
T-shirt save, so a dead dude. And then the charge distances will also make it, and have a party here too. They don't want to be left out either.
No.
We definitely just want to get rid of them. So this assault was happening.
So,
6.
But real quick now, you're gonna have to move through terrain.
Right.
Dangerous that is. So, and you don't have move through cover, do you? Or anything like that?
Not that I know of.
So you're gonna take the minus. So you're only at a 4-inch charge. Is that gonna do it? Let's get our handy dandy stick out. 4 inches is going to not make it.
All right, so we're going to use our rule. Comes into effect. We get to re-roll 1 of our dice when making charges.
Yes, sir. That is the here we go.
Here we go. So
here we go, baby.
I believe I'm looking for a 5.
Yeah, you're gonna need something.
A 5 to make this. A 2 won't do it.
Moving even slower. Little miracles. So lictors are up there at a higher initiative, weapon skill, and everything else. So I have my attacks need 3s, and now strength 6 with rending. So that is 1 dead and that many t-shirts.
So it's going to be 3, 6, 7 died.
That's not bad.
We really just want the claw to swing. So let's see what happens there. I have 3 boys left.
Yes, sir.
With regular weapons. Needing 4s. We got 3 hits.
And 3s to wounds because of Fury's charge.
Yep, strength 5. Looking at 2.
2 will go. I'll start on a guy that isn't wounded from the bolt pistol. There's one guy who's wounded. So 5 ups. So I have 2 guys that have taken a wound, and now it is power claw time.
The power claw. 4s to hit you. Nothing.
Okay, so
All right,
that's a tough leadership check there to make.
I'm owing you a hideous leadership here.
Yes.
A 3. I think I lost 7. My leadership is not 10.
No.
I was like,
so 3 is close. No, not close enough.
Not close enough. All right, so we have the mob rule. A 1. That's I treat as if I had passed the morale check. Nothing else happens.
No need to re-roll that at all. We are up to Swarm Lord here. I am going to issue a challenge.
And I will deny because there's no reason to lose my claw yet. So you're going to say, I don't get to fight.
You don't get to fight, sir.
All right, swing away. Looking for 3s.
Preferred enemy. Wow. Anything but. So 2 guys did.
That's going to be 2 guys right off the bat. Orks, man. Watch this. 5 to hit you.
Yes, sir, because I have double +1 your weapon skill. And because of Furious Charge,
I am strength 5.
You're strength 5, so that's really solid. So you need those 5s one more time.
I'm going to make you take 2 armor saves.
2 3-ups, no problem.
And the feel no pain.
Wow,
to die.
I cannot make any 3-up saves. Here it is. Feel no pain.
Gosh. It is dead.
Swarm Lord is down.
Feeling really excited. Didn't see that happening. I mean, obviously, I made all the plays I thought I could make.
You got to put yourself in the position to make the play, and that's exactly what you did.
And that was nothing better could have come from that turn. We got 3 points from Maelstrom.
So now we're tied at 5-5.
5-5. Still a lot to deal with, but like we were just laughing about, Juice has got some tests to make because there is no synapse left.
None.
So see what happens with that.
I want you to know, guys, as being a long-time Nid player, sometimes you just got to make 6 sub-leadership checks. Okay? I've been in this situation before. I always take mountain throws or something to keep me around, but you want to know what? I ain't got him today, so I'm just going to have to make some leadership checks. So that is going to be the first off, short-term plan. Don't run off the board. Second goal is going to be... I still have, if I actually stick some of these checks here, I will slaughter every orc that's on the table. You know what I mean? It's just whether or not, at this point in time, I can keep those models there. So let's start rolling some dice. Hormigons, up first. This unit here.
Leadership what?
6. Stuck it. Stuck it.
Oh,
what did I say?
Oh, well, okay.
There's 1.
Did you know I don't care about them?
Hormigons. Ravners. Hey, just for everybody home, let's switch dice. Just in case some people sticking this one. With a 5.
Ooh.
What did I say? Did I not call that? Nid players at home, this is what you have to do sometimes. You just dig deep.
Raveners.
Raveners, up there.
This is the
Here
one
we go.
That's what I care about.
Let's go for it. Booyah! 3 for 3. Come get some. Can't make this up. That just happened. 3 for 3. Needing 6s. Drop the mic. Walk away. Now that I'm riding the high of those 3 low ones, this Moloch does owe you a 10. 4 for 4. And for everybody at home, just to make sure.
Would have passed again, you said.
Look, I was ready for these 6s. The Gene Stealers have the Brew Telepathy, so they just are like normal guys with Leadership 10, and Lictors are stuck in combat. So
you
now
just bought yourself a turn.
I feel like I feel the butthole in the room clenching a little bit. Okay. There's no psychic, no shooting. We're straight in the assault phase now. That Ravager unit is going to combo charge the 3 buggies and the 1 buggy there. So that's going to happen. Unfailable charge distances there. The Hormigons here are going to charge in here, eat up that Overwatch, so the Ravagers can come in and hopefully do the deed there. I've got my Moloch is going to come in and charge this thing because I don't want this thing tank shocking me, trying to run me off the board. You know, so Moloch's going to come in and do his deed here. Then Gene Stealers are going to combo charge the unit here that killed Swarm Lord and these 2 buggies that are left.
But before, I do get Overwatch, so I'm going to make your charge a little harder.
Yeah, so we have now, after the overview of where we're at, we have isolated to the Hormigons here. So the Hormigons are declaring the charge first. Here is their charge distance. So I have a total of 8 inches.
All right, so, and we did measure, you're 4 inches away from me.
Yes, sir.
So everyone at home, he obviously made it. But we get 8d3 flamers at you. All right, so this is what I do. I take all my 1s and put them in a pile. And then I take my 2s and added 1 to them. And then I take 2s, and then I take my 3s and add 2.
What a great pro tip there.
All right, and we're looking at strength 5. AP4, this is just a bunch of dead dudes.
Yeah, and then so now, is it, for the models that you can kill, is it limited to the range of the 8 inches?
I do not believe so, but we will have a rules check here off camera.
Yes, sir. So, upon further review, booth review, we have looked up the rule, and we are on page 173 under template weapons.
Yeah, Wall of Death specifically says template weapons can fire Overwatch. They do D3 hits. They say do not worry about the length of the template when measuring the distance to the enemy. So it's just the D3 hits.
So just to put that in perspective, what that truly means, he did 14 wounds, so he killed the flamers there, his closest. So he killed all these models to a maximum of 16 inches away. That's a dangerous flamer.
They actually just kept running into the wall of fire.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes when you're not smart, you're not smart. Bad life choices.
So it turns out your 8 inches is not far enough to make that charge. But
ultimately, this was a sacrificial unit that means nothing because what it did was it left the Ravagers plenty to come in and do what they need to do. The Ravengers up there, so we've got the squad of 2. I am losing because of disorderly charge. I am losing that, but I do have a good number of attacks. So this is my 8 attacks that are rending into the squad of 3. Needing 3s. Good.
All right, we're looking for 6s, and the rendings are auto pins.
Okay.
So
6 or nothing.
I've got 2, 3 pins. Look at you go.
Oh, man.
All right.
Open topped.
Open top. You can just go ahead and roll them all since they're all pins. You're looking for 6s. No, so we're looking at just a dead vehicle. And then one obviously is going to have to...
So it is, how does...
It's up to you, actually.
So of how it goes?
You rolled 2 pins, so I guess we would have rolled 2 at a time. So we'll say the white ones went first.
Sure.
And then this one has to snap fire.
Absolutely. And it has a whole point gone.
Yes.
Okay. So now the Lone Ranger.
4 attacks on the one guy.
Yep.
Needing 3s. And then looking for the 6s again. Long war. Nope.
No long wars.
All right,
okay.
But that hurts.
Yeah, that's some guys down. I had to try to make a play there. Okay, so we have this to here. This is this a battle wagon?
Yes.
This is a battle wagon. So my Hammer Wrath is not going to do anything. So, you know, guys, I'm going to tell you this much. My using...
Are you about to smash me?
I'm about to smash you. To be honest, I'm needing 4s because I'm base strength 6, and the 10 has not been doing it.
No. 3s to hit. 1 hit.
I'm going to go with it.
Let's do it. Hit.
That is a hit. So this is an auto pin now.
This is strength.
I don't...
Doesn't matter.
Yep, because it's strength 10.
So we're rolling the pin.
This is AP2?
This is the only one that is not open topped.
Okay.
So this is AP2.
Okay.
So you're looking for a 6.
Now,
4 is going to go to 5.
So I have a question. Because I smashed, don't I get...
It gives you reroll armor pin, but not on the table.
So 1 through 4 is going to be one of the big shooters. 5 is the cannon. 6 is a reroll. So the cannon is gone.
And a whole point.
And a whole point. Okay. So now over here, I am at I-5, and I get to pile in. I am not a character. I don't have any characters here, so none of that matters. And I got a bunch of attacks getting ready to come your way, brother. Okay, so I am at I-5 here, at weapon skill 5 also. The white are rending claws. Again, the black are scything talons. Not a bad roll. I'm okay with that. So there's that there. I am only strength 4 versus your toughness 4. Okay. That many saves. I got 4, 8, 9 saves.
Good at 40K.
8 guys die. Looks like 8
All right, that's just 8 dudes. Closest 3 inches. Looks like 3 inches will still get us into base, so that's good. We can do something. And this is with our this initiative. All right, we've got 2 attacks apiece with the 3 guys left. Hitting you on 4s. And then we're strength 4.
Yes, sir. It's gonna be 3. 3 5-ups. Take a wound. So now, before you move, I don't know if that's 5 inches in between because he moves 3 and then within 2.
So 5 to the closest. It's actually he'll be able to get within 2 of this.
Okay, perfect. Come on in, Master Blaster.
He'll go that way. Again, 2 inches of someone in base.
Yes, sir.
And the Warlord has a claw. Let's see what he does. Hitting you on 5s. No, excuse me, 4s. We're both weapon skill 5.
Yep.
Hitting you on 4s.
That's what I needed.
All right, these are strength 10.
They are. This is instant kill.
That's 2 dead.
That is 2. So we're going to start on the model that was wounded.
This guy's in base.
Yeah. So, because everybody's in base contact. So this is down, and then another guy's down, correct?
Sweet. I lose combat by 2. Warlord's leadership 9, looking for a 7. Is it a pass?
6-ups all day,
Hey,
baby.
you and me roll 6s on leadership.
I love it. So then we just pile in, and we get to do that all over again. And then now we make it to the Gene Stealers. All right, Gene Stealers are going to come in, hopefully come in clutch for me. So I have a total of 5 Gene Stealers going into the buggies. This again is a disorder charge, so I don't get my my extra dice here. So hitting on 3s. Okay, and I get strength 4 with rending, so any 6s or pins. I have 2 pins. This is open topped. So we're going to roll 1 at a time here. So 4 goes to a 5, and then 4 goes to a 5 as well, 2 weapons, but it doesn't matter. This now, I was able to destroy that. Looking for 3s. That was a solid roll. Looks like I missed with 5. And now I'm only strength 4 again, but 6s do rend. Oof. 1 dead, and only 6 more saves.
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
All right, so a dead guy.
Okay.
And some t-shirts. No t-shirts.
7 total.
So 7 dudes will die, and then we'll pile in.
Yes, sir.
That was my consolidation move with the I4 gents. So only two boys left. So looking for 4s to hit you. And then 4s to wound you. Nothing. We'll go to the I1 step.
Good old power claws.
Make sure we are 5. So we are 5 inches away from someone in base.
Yes, sir.
So we move our 3 so we can be 2 inches from somebody just so he gets to swing.
Absolutely. What's that?
2 attacks.
2 more? Yes.
4s to hit. Strength awesome. Doesn't do anything. We're going to lose by... how many pins did you do?
I did 2.
That's a pin counts as 2, so that's 4.
Yep.
Plus 7, I need snake eyes.
Yes, sir.
Here's my check. Snake eyes it is. It's a fail, still have a character, so back to the mob rule. And we do have a pole.
So that's going to be D6.
This is a 4. This is different. So we're going to have to check the mob rule real quick. So we checked it out. I need 10 or more models to auto pass, which I obviously don't. So we're going to use our pole
to re-roll the
to
mob
re-roll
results.
this to a 2, which is
Break heads. You get. You are going to suffer D6.
6.
Ooh, this is dicey.
Nice. Strength 4.
Yeah. Woo! So that is 5 wounds you have to take.
Long wars. And they're all dead.
And wow. Mob rule giveth, mob rule taketh away. And some lictors. So I've got my 9 attacks. Needing 3s. Looking for anything but. So take the armor saves first.
Armor first. So we have... Shouldn't matter. We'll just take on
Yep.
dudes. Armor saves. Can be everyone die.
Everyone dies. Because it's 4 and the knob counts as 2. Wow. What a turn. I'm talking about, this is a friendly narrative game, and let me tell you what, that was freaking awesome.
It's epic.
What a great turn of events here. But now, from the 16-inch wall of death, I owe you a leadership check, brother. And I feel like I'm on a roll. So, I mean, did you think I was going to fail it? Did you think I was going to even fail it?
6 again.
So, I'm still there, laughing. And let's go into turn 4, brother.
He got a point.
I did get a Maelstrom
He's got
point.
some objectives secured there. So I'm looking to draw well.
Yes, sir.
And try to survive. I really don't think he's going to make all those leaderships again, so we probably just need to deal with the things that don't require that, like this giant mob of dudes.
Gene Stealer. I've got all my faith in some Gene Stealers right now, and it's scary.
I'm primed to get, I believe, 3 points this turn. We have kill something in the shooting phase. He's got 3 Hormagaunts we'd love to kill. I think that's pretty easy. We have score objective 2.
Yes, sir.
And what was the third?
Then you also have, I have to fail a morale or pinning check.
I believe it is a potential, has to happen. You've made
At some point, maybe.
too many
Next game.
All right, so feeling pretty good. Hopefully my warlord will stay alive. Though I did move away to not get hit in combat this turn, so I have 2 hitting on 5s and 2 hitting on 6s. This is the big shooters at these 3 guys here.
Go on the ground.
All right, 5s to hit. It's 3 hits, anything but. And then these need 6s.
I'm still alive.
I'm looking at 2. 2 saves for you, sir. You're looking for Long Wars?
Horton, this is for you, baby. This is the Horton roll. Okay.
They died.
So, two down. Got 1 guy left.
All right, my other gun on this was dead.
Is dead because of the cannon.
So moving on to another shooter from the truck over here.
Right here.
Yep, yellow. Hitting on 5s. Anything but. You owe me a 6.
I stick it.
Woo,
Yes!
He's alive. All right, we will go to the 1 shot. Or excuse me, the 3 more shots from the other truck.
Oh, deep in the corner?
Yep, 36-inch range.
Okay.
You will get, however, there's 1 hit under here. There's a 5.
Okay.
You will get better cover, though. You're going to get a 5 up. You get a 5 up.
So a 5 up cover because I'm going to ground, so +1, so a 4 up cover now?
4 up cover.
Yes, sir. I feel like I can stick that.
And he's there. So there's a point for me. Good start. My buddy here is snap firing, and because he took a whole point. So he needs 6s. But he is twin linked. Nothing. And then the other guy is hitting on 5s. Twin linked. There's 2. Strength 5, your total is 4. You owe me 2. The closest model is the guy up front.
2 5-ups. All right,
He's
I take
taking
2
2.
wounds. And nobody's taking wounds in that unit
Nope, they're
yet.
fresh.
So I got 1 wound left on somebody.
Taking some instant death potential shots at your lictors. We have 5 in range.
Okay.
But we need 5s to hit you. We hit you twice. Use your strength 8. Just 1.
Okay. So I'm out in the open.
The closest model's in the open, so he's just getting his stealth save.
A 6 up save.
All right.
5. He is gone.
Got a buggy shooting at your gene stealers.
This closest one here.
No, we're gonna do the far one first.
The black lowrider.
Yep, we need 5s. And twin links. You got 2 strength 5. It's gonna be 2 saves. You get
So
covered.
2 4-ups, or excuse me, 2 5-ups.
Yep, 5-ups are obscured. 1 dies. And we'll just jump right into that closest truck too. While you're looking
here.
Needing 5s, only 1 hit. We're looking at 1 more. This is
just out in the open.
just
So
a save.
and do they have an AP?
I believe it's 6.
Okay, so I have a 5-up save. Good to go.
Upon further review, AP 5 will kill him.
Absolutely. Kill him dead. So I do owe a leadership 10 check here. Good to go. So we've made our way to the assault phase.
Assault, we have 1 left remaining.
This is the warlord, so I need to dig in here, dig deep. So
I5?
I5, and then white again are rending claws.
You are looking for 3s.
It's cocked. And then now I'm looking for 6s and 4s.
Another cock.
Again.
Awful.
Terrible, consistently terrible.
This is really bad. All right, we've got looks like 2 before warlord.
Wow.
Let's just keep it up. Okay, 1 died. That's pretty good though. All right, we're gonna we got initiative 4. 4 attacks from our little flame dudes. We've got 2 hits. 4s to wound, nothing. To the strength 10.
Strength 10 it is. 5 attacks. I only have a chance as if there's a big whiff here.
That was.
And there's not that big a whiff.
Can I roll
3 ones?
No 1s, and they're all dead.
They're dead. Oh, I have a chance.
That's a turnaround.
Man, I have a shot right there.
Consolidate a whole whopping inch. Got 2 there, so 7 to 6 going into another juice turn. So looking pretty good. Really happy about the warlord surviving that. Not only surviving juice whiff, but killing the whole unit. So that'll be good. He'll be able to help out with some stuff. We'll see. He's still got the ultimate rolling low for leadership, so he's still got a chance.
I gotta keep that going. So Ravengers? Hey baby. It's time. It's that time of the day. So we know I owe everybody a leadership check.
6, leadership 6.
That's all I need.
How good are you at 40K? You were so Leaner, you're so good. This is gonna be a 1.
Oh! What? What did I say? We just got to make some 6s every once in a while. So I do owe you a 10 here.
I don't care. That's an 11.
Lictors
10.
in the corner. 10.
Leadership 10. You're the best at this game. Hey guys, you don't need. Turns out you don't need synapse.
Nope.
Go in, you roll.
You just gotta know when to roll it, baby. You gotta know when to roll it. All right, everybody at home.
Balls are on the table.
My actual balls are on the table, not proverbial. So I could obviously go after this because, you know, whatever. For me to win this game, I got to get this D3 points. I've been holding on to this damn card. I got to get this Warlord.
It's D3 for Warlord.
So, look, I just want everybody to know, from here to here, we are at, that's an 8-inch charge on a model that doesn't have fleet. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make him see if he's going to go that, or is he going to save it for my Gene Stealers that are closer that can pull me, get out of range. So, you know what we do here at the Long War and in the Beach Lab. I'm marking this model. I'm moving my 6 inches.
We know it's an 8.
And we're going to put my 8 right there for everybody at home while I go ahead now and move these Gene Stealers over the combo and see what's up. Austin's got to make decisions. I do have some shots this turn. I got Lictor shooting into the rear of this vehicle.
Real quick, so everyone knows, he's got a potential to kill 3 vehicles. He did draw a card that said kill a vehicle, or if you kill 3, you get D3. So this is a good play.
Yeah, so I could get D3 on that and D3 if I can get that Warlord. I'm only behind 1 on Maelstrom right now, and it's going into my turn. So, I mean, this is a close game. So I got my 4 shots, needing 4s to hit. Cocked. All right, and then now this is Strength 6 Rending.
Over 4s, so we got a pin and a glance.
So the pin.
It's open top, and it is AP2, right?
Yep. But that doesn't do from, it's just rend, so yeah,
plus
just +1.
5 is going to be immobilized.
6 goes to immobilized.
And it's taking 2 whole points.
2 whole points. It's got 1 left, right?
I will double check. I believe they have 3.
Go ahead, declare. Okay, so this is the assault phase. We're going to start from right to left and do this the right way. The Lictors are declaring the charge there.
Beautiful.
First off, this Moloch
is going to charge.
Is going to declare charge here.
So, everybody at home.
That is an 8 unmodified roll. No re-rolls here. This is just a straight 8.
I can use Overwatch now, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to say, you ain't going to make it, dog.
I ain't going to make it?
I'm saving my 2D3 flamers for these little men.
I'm going to roll a 9. Everybody at home, I need an 8. Here's a 9 for you. An 11! Oh, you just got to play. You got to put yourself in the positions. This is why we play 40K. So I was able to now make my long charge coming in hot. So now the Gene Stealers, I have a 4 here. But I am going to have to go through cover, and I don't have flesh hooks or anything else. I have moved through cover, but that still doesn't keep me from the negative. So it's a 6. I have another 11. Get good.
Oh. Well, I'm assuming you're going to charge over there as well.
Yeah, the squad, yep, unfailable. Here. Strength 6. That's 1 vehicle. Now, that is true. This is 2.
6. There it is.
It does. How many inches? Just enough for both of me?
Strength 4. You got 1. Your top is 4, right?
Yes, sir.
So it's 2 saves for you. The closest, the dude.
He takes 2 wounds.
Takes 2. And the truck goes
kaboom. Hammer Wrath before I consolidate in. Strength 6. That is a wound. Word.
That's a dead dude.
And then now I'll do some consolidations. What I like doing for the ease is moving base. And then
what's your initiative? Going through cover is going to be.
Oh, absolutely. You're right. So I am I1 here.
Moloch's also I4.
Yep. So his attacks.
Strength 6?
Yes, sir. 3. So
we're majority toughness 5 right now.
Okay.
So 2.
2.
All right. It's a dead dude. My guy will also fight though.
Yes.
And then I have, I believe, a feel no pain.
1 feel no pain.
A 6 up. No. So it takes a wound on my warlord. So now we're to I1, which is
Simo with the Gene Stealers and your claw.
That's it.
So if you're warlord, you want to go ahead and roll his 5 dice.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna think about what I want to do. I need to know. I want to kill little guys or try to get the big guy.
You actually won't be able to get into the big guy because he would only be in base contact with Gene Stealers, especially after the move-in.
And I thought about it.
pondering
I need
complete.
3s to hit you. What's your weapon skill?
No, I'm weapon skill 6.
Okay, so 4s and then strength 10s. We're gonna kill 3, but they do get to fight if they are in range.
So these models, these 3 would not be in range. So I have a total of these 3 that cannot be in range.
There's 3 that died after this.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And the Gene Stealers are up.
Needing 3s. And your strength is...
Strength 4.
And I'm gonna scoop out with you. Just 3.
3. 1 invuln and 2 armor.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
Yes, there is, sir.
Here's the invul, so feel no pain. So I take a wound.
So he has 1 wound left.
And I have 4 up armor. And I feel no pain. Give me a long war. I think that's a dead warlord.
Yes. Now, I'll remove him and then the 3 models. Gene Stealers. Mawlock. Okay, guys, pulling it in. Here we go, Ravengers.
That's what I need right there. All the 1s and 2s. You're looking for 6s, and these are all pins.
Any 6 is a pin.
If you get 4, you get another D3 victory points.
I got 2.
2? Well,
2 still could be enough. I need 2 long wars here get that
we
D3.
need explosions, so
Here's
the first one.
Nah.
No, so the second one will... So just...
Another vehicle down. Oh, actually, so he's already had a hull point from last time. So he is gone, and now a hull point, a pin is gone, so he is now shaken.
Yes.
As well. Okay, I mean, I didn't capitalize on 2D3 this turn, but I was able to stop some more firepower. What a turn. Here's my D3 that I picked up from slaughtering the warlord.
1.
That's
2, it's good.
So I picked up 3 total points. So I leapfrogged you. So now it is 9 to 7.
Yes.
9 to 7. Wow, going into 5. What a close game.
Turn 5.
Turn 5.
This is it. We already knew. Both of us, you decided to discard objective 5.
Yep.
So we're both drawing fresh. We're 3 cards. We're going to do it. So this is mine.
This is your 3.
I'm down.
And you're down 2 going into 5, knowing this is it. The gusto.
This is huge. So your warlord's dead.
Dead.
Automatically get D3. So I need a big roll at the end of the turn. I'm going to wait. We're going to keep it exciting. I'm going to roll that later, just for fun. Objective marker 1. We have, I think, our second of these. We've scored it before. Another card came up. Bam. Points there.
So you're guaranteed right now. We're tied with the potential of going 1 or 2 on me.
Up.
Gotcha.
So it's going to go to your turn, and you need something to happen. And then objective marker 4, a little harder to get. I don't
think it's possible.
I'm in range.
Nope.
But
let's just go ahead and measure it on camera.
at 21 inches, we're 24, so out of range for the truck. And this is it. So we're just going to scrap that. I'm going for D3 plus 1.
There it is.
All right, we've done our moving. We're just aiming at little guys, trying to kill as many of them as possible. We've backed our last battle wagon over there.
Taking 1.
The Giga Horse taking 1. This is it. We're just going to shoot some... So actually, we're going to do the squid guys here. We've got the bomb
squid
squids.
Yeah.
So measuring from the models, 18 inches. We hit on 2s. It's going to be 2 hits.
Two squids go kaboom.
Strength 8. 2 AP 4.
Yeah, and it's a range shooting.
Yep.
Okay, so at this point in time, I'm gonna have to just go to ground, right? There's no chance for me to stay alive if I don't really. So if I go to ground, that's gonna be a 6, and then I'm stealth, right? So that'd give me a 5-up save. So I owe 2 5-ups or die. I'm dead. Squig bombs for the win!
Shot in the dark. We couldn't move, but we're snap firing. So 6s. I've got 2 leaner. Twin linked. Got 2 so far. That's what I wanted right here. Talk to us. It's gonna be 2 saves, dog.
No, that's 2, and it's AP 5. I was in cover last time, so closest model, that's 2 wounds. So they have 3 each, so he only has 1 wound left.
Okay.
Because the model who's taking a wound is over there.
So they both have a wound left.
Yep.
Well, we tried.
That was good old college. I mean, that was literally best case scenario.
All right, we will go to the next buggy here, shooting at your blue dudes. I think I can see two.
One or two models, yeah.
That's fine. We need 5s to hit. We're twin linked. We're looking at the one I can see, maybe. Whatever save you want.
So 5 up.
He'll die. On to a bigger truck, the yellow truck.
Not twin linked. 1 hit.
1 hit, and we're looking at 1.
So 5
Awesome
up.
cover. Good.
Good. 1 buggy twin linked.
Another buggy. Twin linked. Strength 5.
2. So another guy.
All right, and then over here, we moved our 6. That's going to be 2 at full. Here's the 2 at full. Need 5s. This will be 1 hit, and that's 1 wound. And then these are snap firing. 1, 2. So 2 wounds, right? Strength 5.
Oh no, I'm toughness 4.
Okay,
so just one. Can't do anything about it.
Cool.
So 3.
And then I do have a cannon,
9.
right?
No, this model, I've removed the cannon.
Cannon die.
Yep.
That was the.
So that is enough for a leadership check because I had 9 models left. So 10. Good to go.
They're good. All right.
So that we have one last thing for your turn ends. I get to swing at you with all my attacks again.
There was 2 in base.
Yep. So 2, but it's still within. I still get to bleed through for So that is 4, 8, 12.
Yeah, you actually get the pile.
So looking for 3s.
And you're looking for a 6.
Just a single 6.
Just 1 6.
1 6 being here. Nope, not today. Okay, that's fine.
So real quick, that's it's about to be. Let's see what the D3 does.
So everybody at home, this is what it comes down to on his 5, his D3. How much in the hole am I going to be?
All right, so we're tied because of my 1 objective. I got objective 1.
Plus,
this is the warlord. What do I get for your warlord? 3.
So I am now in the hole -2 because I was 2 ahead of you.
Yep.
So now I have to scrounge out of a 2-point deficit.
You need 2 points. Let's see what you draw.
So my 5. I need 3 cards, dog.
There's 1.
Okay.
There's 2. And 3.
So I've got to take objective 4, 2, and 3.
Bullshit.
So let's see where we're at. I've got to get to here. Let's see what we got. To make this happen, that is 13 inches away. Do math for me real quick. I got to get within 3, so that puts me to 10 inch. And I move 6, so I have to do a 4-inch run. 4-inch run gets me there. Now I've got, what else did it say? Or objective 2. That's deep, and you're deployed. That's impossible.
We have
Can't
objective secured. So
and the vehicle's in the way. Impossible. So 3. I've got to play on 3.
You're 12.
So 12 inches, 6-inch.
6-inch run.
So a 3-inch run with fleet. I feel like I can do that.
That's a tie.
To tie the game, I need those 2. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I got a leadership check.
Dog. Hold on. No.
Randers?
Big guy first.
Okay, here we go. 2.
High.
Stuck it. Woo! 10.
Should have made you roll around.
So here are the Ravagers. I just wanted to say this on camera too. Somebody, some of the trolls and people will go back and look and see how many actual leadership checks I've actually made. I'm not going to fail this one. Looking for a 6. A 7! I do fail it. So now let's roll on the chart and see what I get. Boom!
He gets rage.
I get rage, and so I have to assault the closest thing. Are you kidding me? Absolutely in love. All right, veterans, so this is what the game has come down to. I don't even need to move this model because it's predetermined. I need a 4 on this or more to get this objective. So let's see if I can pull that out. Boom! Rolled a 6. I'm gonna murder shuffle all over this objective. So now we've come down. Again, I need a 3 with a fleet on this run right here. Looking for a 3. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you come back after having some bad shit happen and win and tie. Not win yet. So now we've got to go through the points, Austin and I, and figure out who actually won this game. So we just did the math, figured out who won the game, But you guys, if you're watching it and you're not a veteran, you'll never know. You have to go over, stop what you're doing, go to longboard.net, become a veteran of the longboard today, and get all the exclusive and early access videos that we have. Thanks, guys, for watching.
If you like these battle reports, check out thelongboard.net. Become a member of the Hall of Veterans today for the fastest growing library of wargame-related video content, modeling, painting, and playing. Not to mention all the sick discounts I receive from some of our sponsors. TheLongboard.net is committed to bringing hobby back, and we can't do it without you.